Picture it. It is a hot summer day in Tennessee and you plan on going outside and to enjoy the sun. But suddenly you realize you don't have any sunscreen. So you search and search because you know you have a bottle somewhere. You find it and enjoy your day. But then you can feel the burn a little later and you get so burnt it is classified as third-degree burns. Your sunscreen was old. How would you know? There was not an expiration date or warning on how to prevent expiration. I researched about the dangers of expired sunscreen and some causes to early expiration of sunscreen. Today I'm here to show you the dangers of expired sunscreen and what needs to be done to prevent danger to all users. Let's first look at the dangers of expired sunscreen. Expired sunscreen offers little to no defense against the effects of the sun. The downsides of using expired sunscreen are too high, according to an online article about expired sunscreen. Too much exposure from the sun could cause sunburns, premature aging, skin cancer, and skin damage. Here are some photos of what can happen if you use expired sunscreen. This is a child that used expired sunscreen from Banana Boat Land. According to a blog post on Pharmacy Mix, in North America there is not a legal requirement to include expiration dates on cosmetic products. However, since sunscreen is considered a topical ointment, there are some requirements. Now, some sunscreen bottles do have an expiration date, but it is based on how long it was tested. A researcher could do a test on sunscreen for 2 years and see that it stayed good and put that on the bottle. Or in other cases, some say sunscreen lasts for 3 years and they just place a 3-year year on the bottle. According to unwealth.org, placing an expiration date is required by the U.S. government FDA, but testing is not required. The company can rely on older tests or put the standard 3 years on the bottle. If not tested appropriately, then the SPF listed may not be accurate. Now let's look to what the solution can be. For safety of the consumer, I believe there should be an expiration date and some sort of description on how to prevent expired sunscreen. Every brand of sunscreen should have an expiration date posted on the bottle, and it needs to be accurate. Most sites tell you either to write on the bottle when you've bought or just assume it lasts 3 years. Not all sunscreens are alike and all have different expiration dates. You should not have to guess if it's good or not. There should also be a warning label on the bottle to help prevent expiration. One fact most people do not know is you need to keep sunscreen in a cool environment. Having the bottle in hot conditions lowers the expiration date and can cause serious damage. Sunscreen is just like milk. When it starts to get old, it'll start to smell. There should be some type of notice saying this can happen when expired, and you do not need to use it. So now I hope you have seen the dangers of using expired sunscreen. Let's look back on my scenario from earlier. If your sunscreen had an expiration date on it, or you noticed the smell but was not sure what it meant, so you checked the warning label, you would have not have experienced the bad burns. Using sunscreen should not be a guessing game, and you should not have to chance putting yourself in harm's way. Here are 2 examples of 2 different brands of sunscreen. This one has an expiration date and this one does not. But this one expired on February in the year 2011, but you can't really see it. I feel it needs to be printed with black ink so you can see it somewhere on the bottle.